Morning everyone, hope you're okay. I haven't done one of these videos for a few weeks. I was starting to get withdrawal symptoms, so I thought I'd have another crack and send you another message. Just wanted to say thank you for everything that you're still doing for us. Demand's obviously picked up a bit. Hospital delays have increased a little bit. COVID feels like it's become a lot more familiar and part of day-to-day life, I'm sure you'll agree, than it was previously. And it feels to me like there's a real danger that we might get a bit over familiar with it. So just to illustrate that, recently there's been a bit of an outbreak in Bedfordshire. Now, in some ways it's not surprising because Bedfordshire, compared to the rest of the east of England, has quite a high infection rate amongst the general population. But in the last week or 10 days, there have been 3 notifiable COVID outbreak incidents. Now that might sound quite dramatic and it is significant, but what I mean by incident is more than a couple of cases amongst our staff in one defined area. So there's one in Luton, one in Bedford, and there's another one at Bedford AOC. So the kind of stuff that you and I can do to help minimise that is all about the basics. So can I please just remind you about the need for social distancing and good hand hygiene, and good use of PPE, which I think we're really good at anyway, individually. But we do need to remember things like social distancing, particularly outside of work as well. So disappointingly, in 2 of the 3 cases that I just mentioned, 2 or 3 areas, it does look very much like there have been breaches of the social distancing rules that are in place at the moment amongst our own staff. And when we're on, we've been on some quite high-level calls with NHS England and Public Health England and CCGs the last couple of days, and we've had to explain to them that when we've done the track and trace, we found out that some of the staff have been meeting up outside the government guidelines in the last week or 2. So can I please ask you to think again about that? No one can or would want to watch over your shoulder, but please think really carefully about that. We are a significant part of the way that we control the infection rate amongst different parts of society. Clearly we go to the vulnerable in a care home one moment, we go to a household to some kids another moment, we come to work the next day, sometimes we're working with different crew partners day to day, so the potential for us to spread that infection is significant. Please can you take every opportunity you can to minimise that spread. If you're on your break, please make sure you're not sitting right next to a table of 6 other people. We will try and separate those things out. We'll put some posters and move chairs and create extra rooms wherever we can. But can you please work with us and just share that responsibility? So if you see other people not doing what they should, talk to them about it. If you see an opportunity for you to avoid being that close when you can spread out, do that please. And also please work with our managers and the control rooms on your meal breaks, because of course if we send everybody back to the same place at the same time, that's going to be incredibly difficult. And I did just want to say thank you. Our performance times to our patients are phenomenal at the moment. The care that we're delivering is outstanding, just doing a great job in so many ways, but it's going on longer and longer than maybe some of us thought it might in the first place. Initially it all felt a bit odd and maybe even a bit intriguing, but now it's becoming business as usual for us. So I really do thank you for what you're doing. I really thank you because it's difficult with your families, I know that. So whether you are still at work at the moment, whether you're in that relatively small group of people who are having to stay at home, work from home or shield, whatever you're doing, thank you for everything that you're providing for our community and for us. And please keep safe. Keep your families safe and do what you can to minimise the spread. Thank you. Cheers. Good to see you.